Mama June has had a tough time dealing with her crack addiction. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. We know how she lost her fortune and herself to drug addiction. Although now June is getting her life back on track, it took her quite some time to realize what was pushing her into the black hole. In the tell-all interview recently, the reality star shared her harrowing tale of consuming drugs and how it took her away from everything dear to her. Mama June Shannon reveals her first introduction with addiction. In an exclusive interview with Sober Nation FM, June got candid about her drug addiction. She revealed her introduction to the drugs and the way it spiraled out of control, resulting in a complete loss of sobriety. June began by describing the common situation of several addicts. She said that initially she was able to function and do production. However, things went downhill after she and Gino were exposed in 2019. June explained that her producers knew about her addiction all along the way. However, they pushed it under the rug and never discussed it. It was only when the whole story caught media attention that they realized how grave the matter was. Nonetheless, June adds that by the end of that season, she was already in and out of it. June grew up surrounded by drugs, had first child at 14. June looked back on her days growing up and revealed being surrounded by drugs. She added that her sister and brother-in-law used to sell drugs. She went on to explain how she was never a party person. In fact, the reality star had her first child when she was just 14. Around that time, June was doing 3 odd jobs and had no time to think about the wild lifestyle. However, in 2000 she met meth and instantly fell in love with it. As she was drawing home more money, she saw meth as a means to cope with the busy life. The infamous reality star spoke about meth keeping her awake for longer time. She instantly added that days of staying up 17 days, 14 days is super bad for anyone. But then, by 2004, she got away from the addiction and life was back to being easy. However, coming back to her hometown in 2014 brought her back on the muddy path. Then she met Gino, in the later 2015 for whom she had to give up on meth. By 2016, she was consuming cocaine. June Shannon spent a fortune on her crack cocaine addiction. June admitted that her children always knew about her addiction. She always kept them in the loop. However, Pumpkin was the first to spot Gino's needles, after which the couple decided to hide their items. But in 2019, they were arrested and exposed, thus bringing their addiction into the limelight. June also revealed about spending around $3,000, $4,000 a day on her crack cocaine addiction. She let go of her possessions to get her dope, and that's how she ended up spending a fortune on a thing as bad as addiction.